Coach Day was just talking about how he feels like Quincy and Mylan are starting to come along a bit and factor into the rotation. But where have you seen them, in practice behind the scenes, start to develop and earn some more playing time?
They definitely make plays out there on the field. It's just a matter of understanding the playbook, and they've continued to show us that they're capable of doing that. And then it's like later on in the season, we're going to need those guys to step up, whether like a guy goes down or just we're up so much on the team that they got to go in and go play.
You talked this offseason just about growing as a leader and building your voice. I guess how much pride do you take in some of those younger guys coming along and you being able to be someone they lean on?
I'll take a lot of pride in that, because at the end of the day, the room's a reflection of us. Like no matter who's out there in the room, like whatever they go out there, put on film, go out there and say, it's a reflection of the room. It's a reflection of what's going on within the program. So we take all the pride in that.
Carnell, what's the message to the other players from you older guys? You're an older guy now, but going into a game like this where that team got beat 37-0 last week. I mean, Wisconsin seems to be in a deep place right now. What's your message to your teammates, et cetera, going into this game?
We just got to go treat it like each and every other game we do in this schedule. Go prepare for them like they're a top talent. Because we know, like Coach Day said, teams like that are desperate. They're desperate for a win. They'll do anything to go out there and win. And then it's just college football. College football is crazy enough where like the teams who were incapable of winning now are upsetting the bigger teams, because sometimes the teams like that, they let the gas up, and so you always got to prepare for those teams.
With that in mind, then what impresses you, I guess, about Wisconsin's defense when you look at it on video? Because Iowa scored 37 on you.
I mean, they just had a bad day that day. We're gonna get their best shot. We get everyone's best shot. So I don't know. I ain't got too much to say on that.
Devin Sanchez made his first start against Illinois this past weekend. What have you seen from him in practice that made him ready for that?
He showed it in practice, and with the young guys, it's about consistency. And he showed that he's able to be out there, be consistent. And then if it happens a play been made on him, he showed that he's capable of bouncing back and continuing to go out there and play high level football.
Carnell, after the game against Illinois, I don't know if you saw Davidson was asked about the people targeting him, and he was just like, "Don't throw at me." And him and Jermaine seem to have that energy. And what is it about corners like that might make it difficult to play against? Because you might beat them one time, but they're just like you get a couple plays and their energy is always high.
It's just annoying. Like they go out there and see them celebrate. Sometimes it's a bad ball, or they go out there and make a play. It's just annoying to have them going out there talking each and every play. And then also, like, you as a receiver, if you mess up, now they're in your head too, and like you're trying to show them like who you are, but then they're in your head, so now they can get the best of you.
Can that make a receiver like sense of urgency? Can that make a receiver try too hard to try to like make up for them being in your head or something like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. It just a receiver. He's desperate for to go make a play. When you're desperate, it can lead to worse things.
Thank you.
Opponents are trying to limit like big plays that they're playing back, trying to keep everything in front. Is that frustrating to the wide receiver room, or how do you feel like you guys need to deal with that?
It's frustrating. I mean, we got the guys that's capable of taking the top off the defenses, but that's what we're expecting for the rest of the season. We got high level guys, so I mean, from a statistical point, as far as deep balls, I mean, it limits that, but then it also it just shows that you got to catch the ball and go make a guy miss and go on and score or make the big plays.
Carnell, Coach.
Over at Wisconsin now. What's it going to be like going up against him?
I'm happy to see my dog. I just hope he don't do too well against us, but I'm happy for him, rooting for him all the time.
Coach Day's put an emphasis on how unselfish this receiver room is. How do you handle yourself when you're not getting the ball routinely in the game?
At the end of the day, you got to go out there and play. There's probably 3 receivers on the field. You got to go out there and play. You can't put bad things on film. You can't let the game affect you emotionally. And then if the ball's not coming your way, that's a conversation to have after the game or whatever that may be. But sometimes the game, it's like that. Games don't always come to you all the time, each and every game.
Coach Day also highlighted your guys' efforts in the blocking. How do you feel like you've grown in that this year?
We take pride in that. A lot of explosive plays are on the perimeter, and that involves the receiver. So if we're able to have an explosive play do that, we're going to take pride in that and do everything we could.
Carnell, there was a play on Saturday where I think Julian missed you. It looked like it was just a miscommunication. You guys were talking. They showed it on the broadcast. What happened?
It was just a miscommunication from the quarterback. Other than that, he thought one thing, I did another thing. So that's just it.
What did you think was going to happen versus?
I mean, I thought he was going to throw a touchdown. So.
When you have a young quarterback like that, how do you have that conversation without, obviously you don't want to show him you're too frustrated, but how do you guys go about that?
We just go out there and have a simple conversation like, yo, hey, I'm open right here. Just if we come back to it, just look for it.
After that, kind of the breakout game against Minnesota, obviously people around here knew how good you were, but you were sort of the hot name and everybody was writing about you. What was it like last week and then coming back and getting back on the field for another game?
It's football. I mean, you're gonna have your big games, you're gonna have your bad games. You gotta stay level-headed. I mean, everyone's due for a big game. That was my big game. I'm due for another one, so yeah, keep going.
All right, Carnell. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.